Right. Okay. Hey guys. Sorry. And the mic off. I've been creating a new character. I've just been sitting here. Oh, I hear myself. Hold on. I have my stream up on the other side. Let me move. Um. Yeah. Let me move this. I'm gonna move this up a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. My head is too big. I hope you guys are doing good. So Guild Wars 1, Guild Wars Reforged, Guild Wars, I don't know. See, that's the thing that I always had issues with. Like, they never called it Guild Wars 1, right? But then when Guild Wars 2 came out, the community adapted Guild Wars 1 just to be able to, identify these more easily, right? But ArenaNet never monikered the name Guild Wars 1. It was always Guild Wars to them. But now they're doing Guild Wars Reforged, so now we have 3 different names out there because we have Guild Wars Reforged, and Guild Wars 1. Which I guess all talk about 1, and then we only have one name for Guild Wars 2, which is Guild Wars 2. It's really funny. But anyways, cracks me up. But anyways, we're mobile, okay? I'm not playing on mobile, just so you guys know. This is my regular PC. But I did this morning when the update came out, when the thing came out, because I had like, because on iOS you can like pre-register, like I don't know if it's the same on like Android, but you can like register or whatever, right? So when I woke up this morning, I don't wake up in the morning, but when I got up today, and I opened my phone to like check messages or whatever. I see the icon. Guild Wars 1's icon. Guild Wars Reforged, the icon is there. And I was like, oh. So it like automatically downloaded. And I was like, oh. And I opened it up. And so I kind of played around with it. And, it doesn't feel bad. Like, I legitimately, I was like, this is not bad. Like, I could see myself playing this if I was a mobile gamer. But I don't play mobile games barely ever. I mean, I just, once in a while, if I get really bored, I might download something just to, I might delete it within the hour anyways, right? But it's interesting. See, the one problem, and they're aware of it, I will say, is that I only played for like 15 minutes and my phone got so hot and I was like, oh, this is not good. So this is a problem that apparently they're aware of. This is like an issue apparently that they need to work on. I don't know, but it heats out, like it turns into like your phone turns into a radiator pretty much, right? So I know, putting my phone to work. Yeah, I never use my phone ever. Like I really don't ever. The only thing, I swear to God, I go on Reddit late at night before when I'm laying in bed. I'm on Reddit. I kind of scroll through Reddit, and then throughout my day, I just check YouTube to see like new videos, like how the views are in the videos, or like if there are comments or anything like that. That's the only 2 uses. And then of course like text messages if I get those, like messaging my sister or anything like that. But I barely ever use my phone, so I'm actually getting some use out of my phone. But hopefully it won't melt. I don't think I'm going to be playing it much on I don't think I'm going to be playing much on mobile, okay? It's nice, it's intuitive, it works. There's a couple of issues that I had, like, because on my phone, right, it takes up the whole screen, right? The new phones, the way they are now, is like, they go all the way across to the corners of the, right? And so you have, like, where, at the top where the camera is, there's, like, a black bar. And so, like, behind the black bar was one of my skills. And I was like, well, that's really unintuitive, right? So that's kind of like annoying because I can't even see the skill. I'm a veteran of the game, so I know what the skill is. But someone that's new, they might not recognize it, right? So it's a little iffy in some areas. But it is definitely cool to try out. I mean, I went in, I went into like pre-seeing with my pre-seeing character. I ran around a little bit in the catacombs, and the graphics look really funny because they're all like very pixelated a little bit, which actually makes it feel more like 2005 than when you play it now. Because now, I mean, the graphics aren't too bad. I think just because they have the like toned down, not super cartoony, like there are certain, I guess the aesthetic really does a lot of work for the game. But yeah, it was fun, so for anyone that wants to try it out, definitely go ahead and do that. I would definitely try it. But we also have a huge, and I don't have it here, and I am going to do it right now. We have a massive update that they did today. So it's not just mobile, but also they have updated the game. And yeah, so let's kind of talk about it a little bit. You guys will see right up here, I have it pulled up. I wonder if I can like make it. I'll zoom in for you guys so it's easier for everyone to read. So we'll kind of read a little bit about this before we get started on playing, but I want to show you guys some of the cool stuff here. So yeah, so Guild Wars Reforged globally released on iOS and Android. It was released early on iOS, which is nice because they said that it's actually going to be releasing later, but it actually came out with the regular release, so that's kind of nice. Time is an illusion, lunchtime doubly so. Douglas Adams. I don't know who that is, and I don't know why we have this quote in here. But anyways, so it kind of you know, they kind of tell you a little bit. Phone and tablets now default to 60 FPS. If your mobile device is still running hot, set it to 30 FPS. So there's, for those of you that are playing on mobile. But yeah, there's now support for playing mobile gaming with a mobile gaming controller. So if you have that, that's really cool. Client now detects which data center is closest to you. That's really important, I think, especially on phone. I did have some connectivity issues, I will say. There was a couple of times where like my character kind of lagged around. Again, very reminiscent of 2005. Rubber banding was a huge issue when Guild Wars first came out. I feel like it was a huge issue. I remember playing the game back in the day and just my character kind of just jumping all over the place, and I'm like, oh my god, what's happening? So that was kind of happening today. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I was able to really just log into my account really quick. It was super easy. Guild Wars 2 accounts do not automatically get a Reforged account. You can log in with your mobile provider and then link your Guild Wars 2 account. So it tells you right there how to do that. I've already done it because, you know, this account is God knows how old. Oh, the days of rubber banding. Indeed, right? Like, that's one of those things I feel like we don't think about too much. We don't talk about too much. But it is one of those things. Don't I? Wait a minute. Why not? Hold on. Let me change something here. I have a Guild Wars background. Oh, I have the North. Oh, it says I have the North, but it's not. I can actually do that. Let's do this. Let's do the Guild Wars as a background. Just realized that. But yeah, rubber banding, right? Like we don't think about we don't think about how good we had it back in the day, right? Like we don't think about how I just specifically, and I talk about this all the time. I played a lot of online games. I've played a lot of online games since probably like 2010 or so, 2009, and yeah, even earlier than that, maybe like 2008. I started really getting into like PC gaming and playing online games. Before then, I was like a console, like home console player. But at that point I started getting into like those, and the one game that I always remember had so much rubber banding was Guild Wars. Like Guild Wars, I always remember had a lot of rubber banding. And my mom was one of those people, like she was one of those people that always wanted to have the fastest internet because she was one of those people. She was like in the AOL chat rooms back in the 90s and stuff like that. She was always online. My mom was always online back in the day, even if it wasn't like commonplace for people to have like online like PCs at home that, you know, dial up and stuff like that. My mom, as soon as they had like anything that was faster, she was right there getting it, right? So we always had really fast internet at the house, but we still got a lot of rubber banding. So but anyways, yeah, drunk effects now work on mobile. I guess they didn't before. I don't know. So you can get drunken Commandant on the go. For example, projectiles. So there's a bunch of like reflection issues and just issues with textures and stuff. I feel like I've seen a couple of these. I don't have a specific like memory of this, but I feel like there's been some issues since the Reforged update with graphics, which is nice to kind of see that. Hero AI. This is very, very important right here. This is very, very important. So there's been specifically since Devona got released, there's a huge like realization that it was there before, but I think a lot of people that aren't really into all the techie stuff or into like the end gamey, getting the meta builds and all that, they might have not realized it. But I think those people have now realized that heroes have a really bad AI, and for one, like I had to change Devona's builds because doing a melee build on Devona and pre-searing did not work because she runs around like everywhere, and I was like, this is not gonna work because she's not actually doing anything. She's just being a target for them, and I guess it's nice to have a body to take the hits, but it doesn't help, right? Like too much. So I'm like, I need her to do something. But apparently, this has been changed. So they now stick to their previous targets. You can override it by calling a specific target, which I do a lot. So it's kind of nice to have that's still in there. Heroes should freeze less often, which was a thing that I saw many times pop up online. People were talking about this when they're having difficulty to get to their preferred target. This is particularly for melee heroes who should try to attack enemies that are body blocking them. So this is another thing. If you called a target that was behind another target and they were body blocking that character would just stand in front of that other character until you called that enemy that was body blocking that hero. Until you called that as a target, they would just stand in front of them and not do anything. Now, apparently, that is different. They will now attack enemies that are... So the AI is much smarter here, right? Which is so nice. Stuck heroes will always try to get unstuck periodically if they're unable to reach the preferred target. Again, really nice because we have many times where heroes just kind of get stuck in a corner somewhere, and half the time I don't even realize it. And then I see them like, wait, we're missing a person. Where are they, right? So hopefully this will help that out. AoE damage tolerance was increased. Is increased until hero's health is lower. So what they would do at 80% health, if they were standing in AoE and they would hit 80%, they would run out of the AoE. This has been now changed to be at 65. So there's a lot more tolerance. They will stay in the AoE longer, get more attacks out, and maybe even more healing out, right? If you have a healer that's standing in AoE, he can heal himself, or this healer can heal themselves more often now. You know, because if they hit 80 and they run around, they're constantly running around not healing. But if you have to 65, they have more time to get their health up to stay over 65. So this is really, really good again. The priority for melee heroes to use auto attacks has been reduced until the energies are... levels are really low. So one thing melee heroes did a lot was just auto attack, and they wouldn't use their skills because their auto attack was just, I guess their AI was set to just attacking enemies, and if they were attacking with auto attacks, they were doing that. So they didn't see the need to use skills. So many times you would see a bar on a hero not actually being used. So this is fantastic. This is really good. The target, so pet AI has been changed as well. So this is really, really awesome. Again, kind of the same thing here for what happened to the melee players, target priority and things like that, just making it smarter, because every pet in Guild Wars 1 is a melee pet, which means they all have to run to their target, to the target that's called, and things like that. That has now been changed, which is so nice. It is a great change. That is so, so good. Okay, big fan, especially for some of my setups that are all pets. You guys have seen them. I have a couple of those. That's going to be fantastic. So then we have, look at all these skills. This is like a big balance update. So what ArenaNet has been trying to do, again, for those of you that are new to the game, that maybe haven't played too much, maybe that don't know. So hi, Ms. Lorveth, how are you? So one of the things that ArenaNet has been doing, specifically with Guild Wars Reforged over the last, almost year now, since Reforged has been a thing, right? But, over the last like 9-10 months or however long it's been, is that, they've been doing balance updates, but what they've been trying to do is, ever since the game stopped having updates, like regular updates, there's been just a set of meta builds, right? Which most people will know, like the Mesmer way is the way to go, where you literally have, I think, like 7 Mesmer heroes and then like 1 healer in the group, and you just, or you yourself and then 6 other Mesmer heroes and then 1 healer or something like that, is like the Mesmer way setup, where you just spam energy surge and you have all these interrupts and all this. That was like the king. You could get through all the content with that. I have a setup like that myself, that you can easily get through like 95% of the content, even on hard mode, very easily. Okay, so they've been kind of working to look at, because there's thousands of skills in the game. So what they've been trying to do is there's an obvious set of skills that hasn't been really good in the game. Okay, that are just straight up bad. There's certain skills that have like really long cooldowns for no reason. Okay, and so they've been going through and trying to shake up the meta by making these bad skills better, and so that there's some more, not necessarily replacing the meta, but giving like competition, right? And kind of giving like, hey, you don't necessarily need all Mesmer way to get through all the content. You can have all, Necros if you want to, right? But yeah, so they're going through this. They're not just changing numbers, mind you, they're also changing behavioral things, right? So right here, Verada's Gaze, if target hostile animated undead has a master, its bond to its master is broken, making it hostile to all other creatures. If it had no master, you become its master and heal it for whatever, right? So this is very interesting. So you can kind of, if there is a minion master around, you can just destroy the bond that they have with their minions and have these minions attack everyone around them. It's really, really interesting, really cool. But now it's actually they changed the AI on it, right? It's really, really good. I'm not going to go through each of these, but so there's just AI skill adjustments. This is I kind of read this. I was like, I don't really understand this, but I guess there's like certain priority based on like who needs it or something. Like they maintain Unyielding Aura. Unyielding Aura is this revival spell that you can put it on yourself, or you have it on yourself or something like that, right? As a monk, right? You cast it and you have it as like this boon on yourself or whatever, and then you can strip it off of yourself to like revive a person or something like that, right? And so I guess they have the AI is better on it, right? There's a lot of things like Judge's Insight, for example. I use this. They ensure that the target, so Judge's Insight actually target ally attacks, meaning like physical attacks with you using spears or swords or daggers or scythes or anything like that, hammers, things like that. So the AI would cast that on anyone and everyone, even on allies that didn't have a melee weapon, where this wouldn't actually do anything. Okay, so they now ensure that the target is using martial weapons, meaning that it's only on those characters that are not using caster weapons. So that kind of AI, they improved this on a lot of different things, which is really nice. What is this here? I didn't read this one. Priorities when in combat, regardless of number of enemies in range. If this bundle is held and there are more than 2 enemies in range, consider dropping the bundle. Ashes for up to, while you hold her ashes, all ritualist skills have 20%. When you drop her ashes, all flows in the air. Oh, that's kind of nice. Okay, so they drop this more often. I guess they didn't do that before. They're on fire. Maintain this outside of combat to optimize maintaining echoes. Really, really nice. Shouts 10%, 10 for 10 seconds. Party members within earshot take less damage from foes suffering from burning. So they actually maintain this to keep echoes up. Mind you, echoes reapply themselves whenever there's a shout that ends on you. So having another shout that is outside of combat, same with this one right here, Weariness, right? Really, really nice. So I really like the updates to Paragon specifically. I think it's really fun. So now we have a general balance update, but yeah, as you guys can see, there's a lot of reduce energy cost, recharge time, right? Just to make some of these skills, because these skills were fun, but they weren't the best because they had like such a high cost. Like 15 is a lot for an assassin, right? 10 is so much better. And you daze the foe, which is actually really strong. So that's kind of nice, right? You can find some use for that. The recharge time here, lower that, is really, really nice. 4 seconds is huge. That's massive. Okay. Then we have things like the activation time by half a time. Right here, you have an additional 50% to double strike while using daggers. Really, really nice having that. Like, this is really cool. If you want to make like, I guess a dagger build and just not use, like, just keep attacking enemies, because you can increase your attack speed a lot with assassin, right? There's a lot of builds for that. You can combine it with like warrior to get even more on there and stuff like that. And so double strike, I mean, is awesome, right? Because you attack twice with each attack. So with those double strike attacks, and that's really invaluable, right? Reduce enchantment expiration increase from 30, 80 is the max to 20 to 60. Okay, interesting. But yeah, there's a lot of these, right? Pious attack increases conditional damage. If it if it hits, this attack deals damage and removes an. If a dervish enchantment was removed, the skill recharges 75% faster, and adjacent foes take more damage. So this is from 10 minimum damage to 30 max damage, and it's going to now be 15 to 40. That's a lot. That's really strong. And this is one of the main ones you get right off the bat. Decrease the activation time by half. Increase energy cost. Okay, interesting. Health regeneration for each enchantment on you. Energy cost to higher. Okay. Well, this is fine. I guess, you know, I mean, they're just kind of balancing some of these things. Double Dragon. Decrease recharge from 20 to 15. Increase damage per second to increase set on fire duration from 0 to 3 to 1 to 4. Adjacent foes are dealt. Double Dragon is really good. I actually really like it. Gust. Increase recharge from 10 to 15. Reduce the range of cold damage on cast. Okay. I saw that Lightning Surge, or no, Thunderclap. I love Thunderclap. It was one of my favorite elites. Create a massive shockwave at target foe's location. Deals damage, lightning damage, to target and all nearby foes. Struck foes are interrupted and suffer from cracked armor and weakness for a set amount of time. This spell has 25. So this has now been changed from adjacent to nearby, which is a huge increase. So it's like, instead of like the ones that are right close by them, it's actually going to be like nearby, which is like way larger. So now you're affecting a way larger area with this, and I love it. It's definitely going to be one that I might look into using. Decrease recharge from increased damage per second. Ooh, Sandstorm. Oh, that's really nice. I like that a lot. Sandstorm is a really fun one too. Oh my god, so good. So Energy Surge, this was the big one. Okay, this was the one that everyone used. I kind of talked about this, right? So they they completely nerfed Energy Surge, which was like the big one that everyone used. So they reduced the damage per energy. So just so you guys know what this, oh, it doesn't pop up. Interesting. So this would do a set amount of, it would steal energy from an enemy, and depending on how much energy was stolen, you would do a set amount of damage per energy tick, or per energy whatever, right? And so they have now lowered this from 9 to 7, and then reduced the AoE damage from 100 to 75%. So the AoE around them, the enemies, only get 75% of that damage. So that's kind of a huge nerf, I feel like, but not necessarily to the point like where it's not now shit. I think it's just more in line with other ones now, I think. Illusionary Weapon was such an interesting one because it's the only skill. So one of the things, just so you guys know, Mesmer, right? When you see Mesmer in Guild Wars 2, you see that, you know, you can use a sword, and you can use a great sword, and you have all these different options, right? Dagger now with Virtuoso and stuff. But at Guild Wars 1, there's concept art. One of the concept arts, and the concept art they still use to this day for the Mesmer, is this lady in green that's holding a mask, and in the other hand she has a rapier. Okay, and so people really love the idea of having like this illusionary like, not a lot of people, but there were certain people that really love the idea of using like a sword on a Mesmer, right? Because Mesmer are casters, right? And so in Guild Wars 1, people wanted the idea of, hey, you know, can I use a sword on a Mesmer? Well, the illusionary weaponry elite was the one that would kind of enable that. But it kind of sucked because the recharge was really long. Okay, it was 25 seconds, and the damage was really crap. So now they have doubled the damage on this, okay? Like, they have now doubled the damage on this in the initial, and then it goes up from 40 to 50 at the max, which made it stronger. So this might be something that's viable now. So Really cool stuff though. Healing burst, increase recharge time, adjust healing amount from okay, so they upped the healing on healing burst. Adjust adjust armor increase to scaling. Oh, it scales now instead of just giving a set armor. Interesting. I use all of these, so I'm like, I haven't looked at these. Just so you guys know, reduce heal amount. Okay, so the healing has been reduced, not by a lot there. Whenever target ally takes damage, that ally is healed. Reduce recharge. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It's really nice. I'm kind of thinking of like, what am I gonna use as I like go through the game again? Reduce activation time. This is huge, by the way. Okay, Ray of Judgment was like this one thing that it's the one smiting skill that everyone knows. It's this giant beam that comes down and burns all these enemies, right? So the activation time has been reduced. The reduced recharge as well, but then they increase the damage as well. So this is a huge buff on Ray of Judgment. Ray of Judgment is now actually really, really good skill to be used. The fun thing here, and I don't know if people realize this, so there was a niche build that you could make where you take all Mesmers with you and you give them all Ray of Judgment, because the Mesmers have oh, thank you so much for subscribing. I don't know if this could be from a video or something is on YouTube, so but if you're here, I appreciate it. Thank you. So the Mesmers in Guild Wars 1 had this really cool ability called, or this attribute line called fast casting. And fast casting would increase the activation, or would lower the activation time that you had on skills. You would cast skills faster. Okay, now you would do it would automatically work on all Mesmer skills. Okay, but if you took anything outside of the Mesmer lines, you would take other skills, like for example a smiting skill. Okay, it would only work on skills that had a 2-second activation time or higher, meaning that fast casting actually used to work for Ray of Judgment. And so that way you could have a group of Mesmers cast Ray of Judgment, and if they had really high fast casting, they would cast all these beams of light, and they just could destroy enemies by having all these beams of light because they would cast them really fast. Now that doesn't happen anymore, but the activation time got lowered by a second anyway, so you won't need that really. So but yeah, this might actually make it a good skill to be used. Like, I genuinely think, like, the damage increase isn't huge, but you got to remember this does AoE adjacent, and it sets people on fire, enemies on fire, and there's a reduced recharge, right? The reduced recharge alone by 5 seconds is pretty big. Like, if you think about it, especially on like boss fights and like longer fights and stuff. Reduced energy cost, like Shield of Regeneration. I love using that skill. A huge fan of it. And one thing that always bothered me was the energy cost. It was very energy heavy, right? There's not many Guardian skills, or Guardian, I'm sorry, Jesus, thinking Guild Wars 2. There's not many monk skills that cost 15 energy, okay? Well, now it's been reduced to 10, which is huge, absolutely huge. This here, right here, lowered by 10 energy, animate Bone Fiend, right? Energy cost from 10 to 5. This is the one that every necromancer starts out with, this minion skill right here, right? Reduce activation time from 3 to 1. Okay, the cost and the activation time, so it's just 1 second. So you can now cast minions way faster. I really want to try out having an NPC with a minion build, right? Because one thing that always bothered me is that minion minion masters always kind of lag behind, because whenever they like have to cast for 3 seconds to summon minions, right? Now that's been lowered, so this is actually really, really nice. And the energy cost is down, which is going to be huge. Vampiric Spirit, which does what? It doesn't show me. Some of these don't show up, which is kind of weird. Ravenous Gaze, increased damage and health steal. Oh, that's nice, because I do like that. I like using that. It's a very expensive skill, but it's really nice because that's a lot of health you can steal there. Increased effect duration, increased damage. Oh, that's a big increase right there. as like the base, you know, it does 10 later on. Okay, that's kind of nice. Paragon is seeing a lot of reduction. So as you guys can see, these are all, this is super good right here, by the way, because I have a Resto Paragon on my, like the Paragon that we played through the game with. I have a Restoration Paragon on there, right? And this is fantastic. Reduce recharge by a lot, reduce energy cost by a lot, reduce activation time by a lot, and reduce the recharge. Like, this is super good. The next time each ally within your charge uses a spell, that ally gains energy. So this is really, really good. Restoration, reduce the recharge. Ballad of Restoration, yeah, Ballad of it in PvE. So, for 10 seconds, the next time each party member with the intro takes damage, that party member gains health. They can now cast it every 10 seconds rather than every 20 seconds. That's a huge increase. You can actually now use that and have like really good restoration stuff there. Song of Restoration was the big one that I used. Reduce the recharge. Oh my god, that's so good. Oh, I want to try all of these. It's so good. Ranger didn't see a lot of things, but they did reduce the activation time of nature spirits. This affects all of the nature spirits, I believe, which is interesting. I don't use spirits really. I never have. I've never made a build with spirits. Ritualist, spirit light weapon, increase heal per second and additional heal per second within earshot of spirit. Oh, that's really good. So you get double the healing now. Ooh, I love using Spirit Light Weapon. Oh, this is so good, you guys. I'm so excited. I have not read these, so I'm just like very excited about using some of these. I want to just create I don't know. I just want to create all of these 100 blades. It's such a good skill. Oh, so good. I just want to create every class now. All right, anyways, enough of that. You know what? Enough of that. Let's play the game, you guys. All right, I made a new character. Because I sat here for like 36 minutes now doing this. Or 30 minutes or whatever.
The last day dawns on the kingdom of Ascalon. It arrives with no fanfare, no tolling of alarms.
I kind of want to watch this.
Those who will remember will speak fondly of the warm morning breeze.
The things we could still see in this game.
People carry on with their daily lives, unaware that in a short while...
I remember so vividly the first time that I watched this whole, like the first time that I had this, owned this game myself, was, I was like, man, this is so good. Like right off the bat.
Scribe?
Yes, my lord.
These Char are relentless, but we shall hold the wall at all costs.
Yes, my lord.
Take this message to Sir Titus. Go forth and recruit the strongest, the smartest. Bring to me the bravest in all of Ascalon.
Well, you're asking for a lot there.
Find me the heroes who will lead our kingdom to glory.
To glory.
As you command, my king.
Yeah, for anyone that hasn't tried out this game, definitely give it a try. Definitely try it out. Okay, so and that's it. That's the intro. Yeah, and it kind of zooms in on our character. We don't need to see that. Alright, here we are. Town Crier, message from a friend, looking for you. Getting started in Guild Wars. So they added this. Welcome to Guild Wars. This tutorial quest is in line. They don't say Reforged. As a guide to help you learn the game. Meet up with a professional trainer outside the city. Right? Don't they, isn't this... Go to town square in Ascalon City. Yeah, doesn't he give us this quest though? Getting started in Guild Wars? Yeah, see, he gives us this. Okay, I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. They added this. They added the thing. Just go with it. Let's get a costume. What costume do we want? I love the Balthazar one. It's such a good one. I think I'm gonna pick that one. Where is that? Agent of Balthazar. I just want to the thing. Such a It's such a cool looking one. I really like it. All right. I don't know what this new quest is. Let's find out. Like this right here. I don't remember this, but it's a primary quest. Your professional will teach you basics of combat and give you your first skills. Okay, do they want me to go talk to the same guy twice? Hold on. Are you one of Sir Titus's wish me to instruct? Good, listen closely. An elemental manipulates the power of air, earth, fire, and water. Some choose to specialize in a single element. Others learn to control more than one. Capacity, okay. Yeah, so this is the basic. So what do I do with this? I talk to him as well? Okay. That's very confusing. Why did they do it like that? That makes no sense. That's okay. Alright. Isn't that confusing? Because it tells you go talk to him. They should have just left it the way it was. Or have that... what they should have done is they should have had you go talk to Sir Titus and then have that be the first quest. Like, that's where the quest should have brought you, not out here to this trainer. Right. We got a shimmering scale. What do we do? 3 to 5? This is 5 to 6. Alright, we're using an air wand. We got this cool air wand. Yeah, you jealous? Looks like a little dragon head, doesn't it? Oh my god. Talk about rubber banding. Jeez. But you can check right here your FPS and your ping, so you can see how well you're doing with all of that. Alright, oops. Boom. By bringing me the scale back, okay, boom. So I get this, and then... meet up with Devona. Okay. Yeah, it's a little confusing. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. A little iffy on that. The choices made there. I'll help you with your flute. Let's help with Gwen's flute. At some point, what I want to do, one thing that I haven't done on the channel, and I don't know if I'm going to, isn't it broken flute over here? Wait, what is this thing? I lost my flute. Yeah, right? Oh, it is over there. Okay. One thing that I want to do on the channel that I haven't done is, maybe do the, bonus mission? There's what, 3 of them? 3 bonus mission packs that you can do. So doing the doing Shiro, right? Shiro? No, not Shiro. Is it Shiro? What is the one? Isn't there one in factions? Oh no, that's the doing Master Togo, Gwen's story, and then doing Turai Asa's. Oh, and there is a 4th one, which is the, what's his name? The white mantle guy. I forgot his name now. I'll accept that quest. Alright, you can follow me. I don't care. Alright, let's go do some Devona stuff. Adventure with an ally. We will do that. I'm gonna try to at least get, like, to the point where I have Devona in here. Like, you know, if we're gonna play through this, we wanna do it all the way. Ooh, we can take this with us. I'm gonna try to not use the bonus weapons. I have access to the bonus weapons, and I have access to my imp. I'm not trying to do it without those. Is this telling me that I should do air magic? I was thinking about what element to do, like fire. I mean, I can always switch it up, right? Because I really want to try out Thunderclap. Thunderclap is so fun. But we could also add an Elementalist into the group. So that's one thing that I would like to do with this set of heroes and people that we have, is I would like to have a variety. I don't want to do like 7 Mesmers, you know? Like, that's boring to me. Boom, get out of here, scrub. All right, so let's go talk to our friend Devona. I love how the staff is like, it's the same as the wand, just on a stick, but it has a different color. It's very interesting to me. But yeah, this gives me some extra energy, which is nice. And it also has a 10% chance to have my skill recharge of spells, specifically. Alright, Devona. What's good, girl? I'm glad you've come. I can't seem to shake the feeling that there's trouble on the horizon. Okay. Mirak the scribe. Let's go talk to him. Meet up with Devona and complete her task. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that new quest there. It's kind of confusing. Again, because it's just like, okay, Devona, okay, it shows us the same area to go to than the other quests. So what's the point? I mean, I don't know. Seems kind of weird. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good evening. I've been working on a video today. You guys know I've been releasing some shorts. But yeah, I want to work on a video. I want to see if they're doing like a blog post tomorrow or something. If not, then I'm probably going to finish up the video tomorrow and then release that. So we now need a second profession. Oh, it's a good question. What do we pick? I don't want to do a ranger again with a pet. That's always boring. That's boring when you do it all the time. I think I'm just gonna do monk. Monk is good. I'm probably not gonna use any skills on that. So what does the main quest now? This quest right here. Choose a secondary profession. Visit traders to try different skills. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get other skills for my class first before I go in and get these monk skills. So actually, you know what? That's what they should guide you to. That's what they should guide you to. They should guide you to, because you can actually go out here and talk to Havos then, and you can talk to him, and he'll tell you like, hey, you can get more professions for your class. See, and they don't show you that. They show you the secondary, but they don't show you like more skills for your first. We're going to the Beacon of Ages to talk to Azure. Off we go to see the wizard. The wonderful wizard of Wizard's Folly. Imagine they put a Scar in Guild Wars 1. Wouldn't that be crazy? I would lose my mind. Or like, you know, Maban is still alive at this time. So you can have Maban appear and be like, yo, what's up? Wait a minute, you're Mersat. I gotta kill you. That's the whole point. Nah, I don't have black wings, so I'm actually friendly. But yeah, I wonder what this new content that they're talking about. I know that in the video recently, Wooden Potatoes had an interview with the main guys, you know, working at ArenaNet that are behind Guild Wars, like doing the Guild Wars Reforged thing, right? And so the thing is that they kind of teased a little bit at the end what the next content is going to be, what they're working on right now. And so, and I think WP was like right. I think he's like right on it, because he's talking about like a randomizer, right? Because the tease was, what would you do with a game where you have thousands of skills, right? Like access to thousands of skills. And so WP was like, well, it's kind of like doing a randomizer or something like that, right? And so I kind of concur on that. I feel like it's going to be something randomizer, something like that, you know. I guess I'm going to do fire magic because I have flare, so get that a little stronger. So yeah, I kind of agree with that. I agree that it's probably going to be some kind of randomizer or something that they're going to do, some kind of dungeon. Like I said, I would love to see some kind of mode, because they've been also changing the modes. It'd be kind of nice to have a mode that is procedurally generated dungeons that you go in, and as you go through, I talked about this recently, like I would love to see this where you go through and every level you get one random skill, like any random skill in the game, and you get the associated like attribute line with it, and so you could increase the strength of that skill if you want to, but you get them from all of the different classes, and so you kind of get these random skills that you can assort, and then maybe you get the choice of like one of three, right? They do kind of like a roguelike, right? So you get a choice of one of three skills that you get, and you can say, okay, well, I want this skill, I want this skill, and you kind of curate your own class that way, right? And you you know, and then maybe at some point you do pick a second class, and then you get skills from that line, or so, I don't know, something like that. And you kind of get to build your character as you go through these different floors, and like every 5th floor you have like a boss, and you know, stuff like that. So all right, I don't want that. That's supremacy of air. I'm gonna take this before we see Azure. I don't know why they have you go to Azure first and then come back here to talk to Relena, but yeah, they do that. They have you do that. But I could totally see myself playing a ton of that, because I like roguelikes, right? The idea for roguelikes is, for me personally, is like, it's a nice way to just kind of sit down and relax a little bit, you know, and just kind of do, you know, you don't have to do a specific task. You just go in. Does this even do damage? It does not. It just blinds the foe. So I you know, I kind of like that. I'm a big fan of that, just being able to go in and sit down for like an hour or two and try a new run. That you go in and you try to create like a new character as you go through this dungeon, this procedurally generated dungeon, and see if you can make it to the end, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Who knows what they're working on right now. I don't think it's gonna, it's probably gonna take a while. I mean, they talked about they just started working on it, and we know that they don't have like a million billion people working on this, right? So it's probably gonna take a while. But then again, if this is not creating new skills and new assets and new whatever, and just reusing stuff they already have, which they have a ton of, let's be real, there's a ton of them. There's a tower golem that I need to destroy. Golem, I don't know. But yeah, alright, so we can do this. I want to kind of sort some of this around. Let's do this. Firestorm is really good. Okay, I'm not collecting all this garbage. Alright, and that's it. I mean, I could make money with all this. Maybe I should collect the garbage and just sell it all. Alright, Tower Golem, where are you? Coming this way? Oop. Look, guys, it's the Beacon of Ages. Just hanging out. Oh, hello. Come here. Alright, awesome. And then we talked to her about it. She gonna be mad that we killed her. So you destroyed the tower golem, did you? Doing so was no mean feat and shows that you have a real promise. Nevertheless, I should warn you, Relena teaches a brand of magic that appeals to the reckless and the brash. As you mature as an elementalist, I think you will find that there is a great deal of value to broadening your magical horizon. Well, thanks, girl. Alright, so now we have some skills here. And so now we can do the second profession thing. We can go to Ashford Abbey and talk to our friend Brother Manlow. All right, we gotta keep this guy safe. Try to keep up. You try to keep up, Paulus. Paulus. Do. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use the monk aspect of my class. I'm just gonna use like an elementalist, but we'll have to see. I've been playing for 1 hour. Oh, I was like, I haven't really played for an hour, but I guess being logged into creating a character does count as playtime. It's interesting. I never knew that. I wouldn't have thought that that counted. Alright, I should have really accepted that quest from Necromancer Money. Because we gotta come back down here for that anyways, so. But that's okay. The sound is a little low. Can we turn that up? Definitely the music, right? Effects don't have to be that loud. Dialogue would be nice. Such a good song. This is one of my favorite Guild Wars songs. So much, it's purely nostalgia for me. Like, I just hear that song and I'm like, oh man. Hey, come on, my guy, a little faster. I really wish they would add, like, one hero that I would love to see in pre-searing is, like, I don't know what he'll is a Paragon, just for, like, speed boost purposes. Because that is one thing that's really missing, is, like, speed in pre-searing. Not that we necessarily need it, but... Okay, so we finished that. Alright, cool. I do have the Doom's Covenant. I'm probably not gonna. I'll probably die before I get done with that. Before I get like anywhere with it, I'm sure. But that's okay. I just activate it because why not? Maybe I will. No, that's later. Why did they decrease these windows? This window used to be larger, probably for mobile. That's around. Oh no, target foes. Wait, create a symbol. Did they change that? Wait a minute. Symbol of reduce the activation time. Change functionality to set the AOLs at the target foe's location instead of the casters. Holy crap. That's such a good skill now. It's an AoE. That's so good. Oh my god, that's so good. I can't believe it. I simply can't believe it. This used to be around yourself, and that's why it was always so cheap. But yeah, this is a lot better now. I want to see how well this works. Let's see. Bam. Oh my god, look at all this damage I'm doing. Fight me? Go. Down. Boom, boom. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, return to menu. Cool. Cool. I like it. I like that functionality change. I saw that was in the patch notes, but I didn't read it. Oh my god, look at all these people playing. This is crazy. You guys have no idea. This is insane. I never thought that I would see this game be that active again, right? Like, it's just like a weird, once that realization kicks in, I was like, well, what? Alright. Okay, so that's done. Second profession. Okay, I want to see what happens now. Do they steer me away from going immediately to the next part? Or will they say, hey, there's a quest that leads you to another part of the area that you haven't been to or something? Have you heard we're almost ready to set before you join the community? Goodbye to all the comforts out there. Well, okay. Interesting. So now we can go to the town crier to receive your reward. Once you proceed to the front lines, you won't be able to come back. There's still plenty to do if you're inclined. Complete all of the quests you can find, improve your armor by finding and trading collectors. Trading with collectors. Wow. Obtain additional skills from professional trainers. Explore all outposts like Foibles Fair and Piken Square. Little hint there. Discover and conquer the dungeon in the Northlands. So they give you a little hint there. I wanted to select my... Okay, Grim News from Devona. Okay, we can do that. Wait, why wouldn't they... They said pick your reward. I'm like, I want a reward. Give me something. It would have been cool if they gave us like a weapon of choice. I'm gonna sell this. I don't know what that Earth Staff can do, but I'm selling all the things. I need to buy an identification kit. Great, I can sell it. It's not worth my time, dude. Not worth my time. Alright, let's go do some more Devona quest stuff. Help her out. Oh, we can do that actually from here. And then I'm gonna travel to the Northlands. Because I do want to get that. I want to get Devona before I venture all the way to, like, before going to Kryta. I don't want to miss out. Where am I going? Oh, here. I don't need the armor. See, they tell you, like, hey, you can upgrade your armor. The thing is, the armor value is only, like, 2 more on each piece. So it's not, like, huge. It's not like it makes a massive difference. So, obviously, you could still do it, you know, but... And I think it looks better than the regular stuff they give you. Start. Oh, oh, oh. Got stuck on a rock. Alright, Devona. We're here to help. Trouble in the woods. Trouble in the woods. Oh, hello. Ooh, I can use... Whoa, Devona. What in the hell? You're so powerful. Oh, she's going right for that wall. Whatever. I don't know. Hey, bitch. Can you stop running back and forth? Oh my god. Oh god. I'm running myself. I don't care. Heal yourself. Boop. Uh-oh. Don't wanna help. Okay. Maybe healing prayers for now. It's my main heal, so I'm gonna use that for a little bit. For just a little bit. Okay. Let's go and see if we can't go to the Northlands. I know I'm only level 4, but that's okay. See, they should have kind of a quest leading you there. They should have Devona like give you a quest that says like, hey, you should check in at, you should check in at the gate with the guy at the gate. You should check in with him. And then it's like, he's like, oh yeah, thanks for checking in. I need some help. Wolves sound like that? I feel like wolves don't sound like that. I was also thinking, so one of the things that I did years ago, and I haven't touched it because there hasn't really been anything new that I can do comparisons on, but I used to do the comparison streams. For those of you that don't know, I would go around, I would stream it where I was in the middle of the screen, and then like I had Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2 right next to each other. I'd go to the same places in the world, and I would show off the different things and how they changed in 250 years. And I haven't done that in a while because there hasn't been anything new that we can actually do. Okay, so yeah, we can do this. If we do this, I don't need a companion. But I was thinking, because those were so long ago and they were like really long streams, I was thinking about going around doing like short form videos, like more shorts. And I know shorts is like the way to go. Like everyone wants to watch YouTube shorts now, and That's like kind of the thing there, you know. But I was thinking about maybe doing a set of those. I know I haven't done translation shorts and I haven't done like did you knows. I will at some point. I've been thinking about those a lot. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like to kind of maybe bridge some of the maybe content drought we'll have a little bit. I don't know. Maybe bridge that with some shorts. Just going in and taking like an area of the world or something, like take a map in Guild Wars 2 and say, you know, hey, let's compare what each of these things in this map look like, you know, compared to Guild Wars 1 or whatever. Okay, so these guys are way stronger than me. But I think the ones I gotta be very careful of is the Grawl. Specifically the Grawl, I don't know if they're priests or what are they? Do they even exist here? I don't see any right now. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does help having a little bit of pressure there. I can definitely get through. Maybe this way? I can just go this way. This also feels like it's zoomed out a lot more, maybe? Maybe I'm just crazy. I'm probably just crazy. I feel like it wasn't like that, but... I'm just seeing things. Holy staff. Nah. Yeah, so we can definitely avoid these guys. I can get to Ben this way. I'm gonna get rid of these guys. Those guys are gonna come up and fight us, but those are all level 3. So we're good on that. With Ben by my side, I should be okay. So I'm gonna go pass this on myself. Grab Ben. Open this. Okay, they're coming up here now. Yeah, see, that wasn't too hard. That wasn't too difficult. That's another thing about Guild Wars 1 or Guild Wars Reforged or whatever you want to call it, right? Is the strategic aspect of it. You know, it's not just about the builds that you have, but it's also about the path that you take and which groups do you engage at what point in time, or do you just avoid some enemies? You know, there's like definitely this like real-time strategy aspect to it, you know? And I really enjoy that a lot. I'm a fan of that. Alright, so I can go out this way, and this will finish that quest. Yep. Okay, so that finishes the quest. I can go out this way. He'll have a quest for me on the other side now. I'm gonna have to reopen the gate, which is stupid. At this point, just move the lever down here. Like, there's no point in this anymore. Just move the lever down here. Okay, retake Pike and Square. Because at this point, it's just stupid. At this point, you still have to like run around. Like, this is not fun. This is just annoying. So that would be one change I would love to see. Because again, for new players, it feels like the intent is you're supposed to go to the Northlands, but then they make you jump through this hoop of opening this gate. And it's kind of like, okay, because I watched someone recently, I talked about this, I forgot his name, but I watched a YouTuber play Guild Wars 1 for the first time. And I wasn't fully okay with the way that later on he approached it, specific, like, there was a weird part where I was kind of like, I could see him not being okay with the game anymore, but it's also because he was getting a little ignorant with it, like, in a way. But he played through the beginning of the game and he really enjoyed everything, but then when he got to pre-searing, he was fine, right? And he was being with the switch up there, you know, he didn't really understand like what to do there or whatever, which again, I think is not his fault. I think that's the game's fault, kind of thing. But then when he got into post-searing is when things kind of got, like, really went south a lot with him, because he started, like, not being okay being in a group game. Like, he didn't want to really have a group set up. And then you could really tell that he got really soured. Like, he didn't want to play any more of the game, and then he became, like, more and more ignorant towards a lot of different things, where he was like, well, I don't know what to do, and I don't know what they want me to do here, and yada yada yada. And it just kind of was like one of those, like, okay, he's written it off already, to the point where it's like, okay, why are you still doing this? And he never finished the series. He stopped playing it, and last time I checked, he hadn't done any videos on it. He started playing other games, which is fun. I guess it was his cup of tea. It was just very interesting to see that change, because when he first started, he was talking about how much he loved everything about it. He loved everything that was what was being presented to him. He was a big fan of it, right? Why am I not helping? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I did die. I just lost my Doom. Look at Doom coming to kill me when I'm already dead. He was playing Follow My Hammer. Wow, they're not even doing anything. They're just getting attacked. They're not even doing anything. It's okay. I wasn't planning on having Doom anyways for a long time. But I died to AI stupidity. So the AI isn't perfect, as you guys can tell. Those guys were standing there doing absolutely nothing. Because if they had attacked, I wouldn't have died. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. Wow, we're gonna die again? Jeez. Well, that's just sad. I mean, I kind of, like, I will say that I just kind of jumped. Oh, we got teleported to the front lines. That's not good. Oh, Bach died. See if we can do it still. I mean, if I had my fire imp, like, this would be so easy, but I want to kind of do it without it. They do so much damage. Like, come on. 23. lot of experience points. Yeah, you're supposed to be doing some of the other quests too, right? Like, I should be working towards getting the other monk skills, and I should be doing, like, all the other quests that Devona had available to me. Oh boy, there's a lot here. There's a square. Clear out the fiends and hold the line. Can I just, like, there we go. Uh-oh. Okay, that was pretty good. Nice. Okay. What do we have? Let's do fire magic. Fire magic. Ew. Wow, I gotta run. Why are you following me? Fucking attack. Great, I want to die. So the quest failed. The one I was found in the north as you return. To try the quest again. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, all these people failing at their jobs. He was just watching Devona die. That sucks, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. I really want Devona as a hero. Because once we have Devona, I can then go to post-steering, and then I want to do all the quests up to getting the Ghost of Althea as a hero. Yeah, and then so we'll have those guys in our group. We can modify those, and I'll make Devona like a warrior hero. Now that the melee for AI is better, you know. I gotta do the thing again. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to just move the switch over. I want to make a short on Torin as well. Torin is such a interesting character because he appears in both games multiple times, and I feel like people don't realize it. That's another short that I feel like I should make. So there's a lot of different videos that I want to make. Right now I have a lot of time on my hands, so I'm really thinking about just going ham on videos. I want to do more fashion videos. I think a lot of you guys really enjoyed those fashion videos. Speaking of, let me see where we're at with those. Yeah, looks like people are enjoying those. No. In the middle of the night, I got a ton of views on my one short. It's kind of strange. It's so weird. I don't know how the YouTube algorithm works. I don't know how any of it works. I have no idea. I try to play the game and I try to like do the things I'm supposed to, and I don't know. I fail at it and I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, you guys. I'm just gonna run behind you guys and then just. just gotta have the Mona live. Alright, well, we're getting a ton of experience points. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, so we could have the Bach not die. That would be really freaking great. I would really, really, really appreciate that. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's because you guys aren't helping again. This is so stupid. Help! Do your thing. Help. Be a useful character, please. Jesus. Jesus Christ. You know what they should do would be really funny is if they had, like, in Guild Wars 2, they had some kind of a sort of, like, you know, we have these super adventure bots, for example, right? We kind of have that, and we have that technology where they create, like, kind of like video games, you know? It'd be really crazy if someone comes up with, like, you know, an Asura or whatever comes up with this thing where they're like, oh yeah, you can play this game called Guild Wars Reforged. And they actually have you play like a demo of Guild Wars 1 in Guild Wars 2. I think that would be so funny. Like just like one of the missions or something where you have like a preset group of people and, you know, not actually like the whole game, but like just like a little demo of that. I think that'd be really cool. Perfect. I'm gonna let you guys recover a little bit. Self-included. Because I'm hurting. Hurting for his goodness. Oh my god, I'm getting demolished again. Go. Alright. So we're back at the square. We're back at square one. Beep, 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 beep. We're coming in. There's a square. Clear it out. Don't die this time. They should add that. They should add that. Oh my god. Well, like I said, we are leveling, which is nice. Ivona, I need you to not die, please. I'm gonna heal her. Okay, so I think probably the best way to approach this is from over here, so they don't have to like go left, right, all around. I can't tell them what to do, which is too tough. Okay, so I just got these two. Okay, good. Okay. I feel like we're already doing better than we were before. But who freaking knows? God, jeez. Wow. That did 55 damage. That is too much. Too much damage. You guys are just gonna sit there and get attacked? Okay, cool. So she's gonna die now because there's no way she's gonna survive that. Are you guys gonna come run to me? Okay, there. Okay, escape those guys. Okay, he's trying to attack, but he can't. Oh, environment blocking. Okay, so we, I think we have the champion that's gonna show up now, so we have to be careful. Yeah, here comes the one called Slicer. This will be our final stand. Alright, we just need to defeat Slicer. Okay, we got Slicer. Thought we needed to only defeat him. So load up this. Hell yeah! Leveled up! Val died. That's okay. We don't care about it. Back in Square secure for now. You should go tell Prince Rurik we'll be chief today. Alright. I will. Prince Rurik, he will love me for it. He will love me forever and ever and ever for it. Nimita. I really need to sell some stuff. Did they add a trader, by the way? I don't know if they did. They really need to add Okay, try to cut it. No, okay. We're gonna go, now we're gonna venture out. Oh. It's gonna be really tough for me to get in there, isn't it? Because I think now they that activates like the regular spawns outside, and there's a ton of them. So how do I get in there now? I don't want to level forever. How do I get in there? Can I just run for it? That's kind of dangerous. I'm gonna keep that hammer. I don't know what Devona's hammer looks like when she joins the team. So we're gonna try to venture out to Pagan Square. I wish they'd make it just available immediately as soon as you finish that quest. That would be really nice. But alas, we're not that fortunate. We have to work through that ourselves. And it's gonna be a little difficult. Just a tad. Lady Althea will be with you at some point shortly, once you're dead. We'll hang out with you. Because that'll be really nice, having a warrior and a mesmer in the group as party members, and being able to kind of modify them. I don't know. Let me look at Mesmer. Migraine, just in PvP. Mistrust, reduce the damage from reduce AoE damage. Okay, so just by a little bit. Power flux, increase recharge. Psychic, increase recharge by a lot. Signet of illusions. Change functionality. Your next non-illusion spells use your illusion engine instead of their normal. Okay. Tease. Images of remorse. Activation time. I was thinking like crippling anguish, energy drain. So no, beside illusionary weaponry, there's no illusion magic like buff and like on an elite skill or something. Interesting. Interesting. I'm excited for the update for Guild Wars 2 balance update. I think balance in general for ArenaNet, like I think they finally gotten to the point where they're looking at not just numbers, right? They're looking at functionality. They're looking at like, you know, not just reducing like, oh, reducing aftercast and increasing the damage done and like, it's just stupid, okay? When they do balance like that, like just increasing numbers and lowering numbers. I mean, obviously they do that that's part of it. That's a big part of it, right? But I like when they actually look at certain things where they're like, okay, well, you know, we're gonna kind of change some stuff. I'm very excited to see some warrior sword changes. Obviously, there's still like so many weapons that really need it. So we have like warrior sword that now is getting an update. The offhand sword really, I think, needs to look at. Shields, I think all of the shield, maybe all of, not all of the shields. I think engineer and warrior shield need to be looked at. I think that's one of the things that's really lackluster is warrior shield and engineer shield. Engineer pistol, I think, really needs to look. Yeah, crones are here and they are level 6. These guys are dangerous. Oh boy. There's so many other weapons though that I really want them to like look at, right? They like warrior hammer wasn't bad, but now they gave it some buffs. I'm like, okay, well, what about the weapons that are bad though? Like, are you looking at those as well? Can I activate the I can probably activate. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna activate the resurrection shrine. I just did. So the next time I die, I'm gonna appear there and I can just run in. Is that active? Do I need to be set a level for that to be active? I don't see a portal there. I don't see a portal. Is that not... Why is that not an active... Oh my god. Oh, there is a portal. I see it. Okay, it just doesn't pop up. Out of my way, Warthog. I have things to do. I ran away like a chicken. Boom. We made it to Pike Square, and there's 700 billion people here. And we're in District 1. Alright, Devona. Show Mullenix. We're gonna talk to Mullenix first. Hey, what's up, Mesh? How are you? Oh my god, I can't even read. Can't even see what the thing is going on. Okay. Alright, off we go. Long taught forgotten. Find a way into the underground tunnel. This is gonna be kind of difficult by myself, I think. Yeah, this might be a little difficult. Just a tad. I might have to use my fire engine. Just get back from an ice cream run. Oh man, you know, I'm so poor right now. Like, you guys have no idea. I haven't gone grocery shopping in a month now. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh no. I'm gonna die. But yeah, yeah, I'm just kind of living on rice and noodles right now. That's all I have. And it's very sad. Very sad state of affair, I tell you what. That's great. Well, July 20th. I can't even get food stamps. So I have like no food here at my house. So yeah, I'm drinking water and eating noodles. That's where I'm at right now in life. Yeah, it's okay. That's what it is what it is. Could be worse, I guess. So I guess I'm gonna use my my bonus stuff. I guess I'm gonna do it. I guess I'm gonna go in and do it because I don't want to sit here and have to deal with this shit. I don't have to deal with this shit. Yeah, things have been kind of rough, specifically with my job and stuff, and I haven't been able to find anything else. And my bosses don't really give a shit, so which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. How much they consider being paid too much to receive assistance? My dad is on the cusp and he doesn't even have a job. Yeah, it's wild, and that's the thing is like I don't have any dependents that I could claim even. So they look at me and they're like, "Oh no, you're making more than enough to support yourself. You're fine." It's like, no, I don't. All of my money, like I literally, I wanted to weep earlier. I looked at my bank account and all the money that's my bank account, it's the end of the month and everything is due and I'm short God knows how much for my bills. Like, I'm probably not gonna be able to pay my mortgage this month. Like, that's where we're at right now, and I'm just like, okay. Economy is booming. We're doing great, you guys. Isn't that what they keep telling us? It's okay. You know, it'll get better. Oh boy, that's a whole group there. Hello. Oh god, no, oh melee. Do my melee, do my AoEs, my AoEs are gonna crush them all. Ooh. Oh boy, alright, let's collect all that. Alright, I gotta get through these charms. That's gonna be difficult. There's 4 of these, 2 hunters, they're gonna crush me. Because he goes to Amscott a lot, has to pay the back everyone. Yeah, I used to know people like that. I don't do that. I don't do cash advances like that. I did that once and I'm still like, I mean, I didn't do like Amscott or whatever, but I don't like doing that kind of stuff. I'm gonna focus on if I can just, yeah, okay, there we go. I think that'll be good. Awesome. We at least got rid of that guy. And the imp didn't die. That's nice. Yeah, it's not fun. Okay, I got teleported. This is where I need to be, but I'm all by myself and my imp isn't here. Help. Send help. See, I don't like that. So I died here, and this is the closest resurrection point, which I understand. I get that, but it shouldn't be like that, right? Like it's like now I'm way over here and I'm by myself. It's kind of scary. And I can't get back across that bridge. Can I make it by here? Can I make it by these guys? Oh boy, there's so many of them. And like teleport allows me to solo easily. I mean, I guess, yeah. I just want my imp. He's over there. And I can't get to him. Yeah, there's no way for me to get to him. What do I do? I can't get through here. Oh my god, I'm so screwed. Please. I did it. Thinking about when it usually dies. Yeah, well, you gotta do damage to them too, though, which... Oh man, just let me pass. Just let me pass. Ugh, sneak by. Okay, can I get... Okay, I need to see what the... Can I get close enough to get in range of my... These guys aren't too strong, are they? Oh, level 3. No, I'm good. One is 6, one is 6. Okay, that's fine. So if I get in combat with them, that's okay. I'm just trying to... Man, I don't think I can get close enough. I just need to spawn to have him walk over here to me. But I'm not... It's not close enough. No! I can't get through that port right here. There's too many enemies. Damn it. Man, And yeah, that was the worst place to die, to have the M hang out. And I can't summon another one while he is still alive. And we just took care of the group. Okay, I guess I'm on my own. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. Choop, 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 choop. Go. Go, go, go. Did they retune the summoning stone? You know, they actually did. They actually, you know, I believe they changed it twice, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, again, by the way, I want to show you guys. Is it here? They have fish in here. They've never had fish. There's fish here. I could be wrong. Someone can correct me. But I believe the original summoning sickness, okay, right here it says 10 minutes, used to be 1 hour. Because you used to summon them for an hour, and for the whole hour that they were active, you couldn't summon another one. If they died within that hour, you had to wait until that hour was up. It really, really sucked. Oh, I should have used that. Yeah, they're just gonna do that. I don't think they'll make this. Just attack. Just attack. Just get him down. Oh, I got him. Oh, my God. This is gonna be one at a time kind of thing. But you can summon once the sun is killing the previous. Yeah, that would be nice. I think that would be really, really nice. But yeah, and then I think eventually they did it to, like, I want to say to, oh God, hello. I wanted to dodge. Just so you guys know, I pressed, what is my dodge in Guild Wars? Shift? I pressed shift to dodge. I wanted to dodge backwards. Like, this is not Guild Wars 2. I've been playing a lot of Guild Wars 2 today. I've been trying to, well, now with all these players, they should let the sacrifice. Yeah, they definitely should. I think that's an update that would be really nice. Quality of life, you know? Not that it doesn't, like, it's not like you're making it better or easier or whatever, right? You're just making it more, I don't know, more accessible. I tried to jump in Guild Wars 1 too. Yeah, you know what? I did that for a long time too. Obviously now I've just kind of stopped doing that. No, why do I keep pressing that button? I don't keep stripping stuff from me. It's not good when you strip stuff. I'm gonna heal. Oh, he didn't strip that from me. That's why that worked. Okay. Can I? Is it? Oh, it's right here, isn't it? Oh, I think I made it. I made it, you guys. It wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought I would have to go further north, but I think it's right here. Yes. The tunnel is right here. But yeah, I've been playing a ton of Guild Wars 2 today because I've been doing research on those spirits. And so what's really interesting is that on the wiki, you can... So I found other spirits, and I was like, wait, there's other spirits. Because we remember how we looked for them the other day, the spirits in War? And so I found other spirits, and I was like, oh, damn. And so I was like, I wonder how many there are. So I went onto the wiki to see how many spirits, like how many spirits. And apparently there's 2 spirits that are under the historical section. And they can only, it's weird because when you go on the actual wiki page of them, they don't say that they can't be found anymore, that they don't spawn anymore. It just says that they only spawn if the Cathedral of Zephyrs, which is Duena's cathedral, has been taken over by the enemy. The problem is that the core game is so easy now that the cathedral never gets taken over. So what I'm trying to do now is, and I'm gonna probably try to do it tonight. So after I'm done streaming, I'm gonna sit in the map in Malcor's Leap for as long as I can, and hopefully get to a point where the Cathedral of Zephyrs will be taken over. Because I've been checking for the last 2 days, and the cathedral doesn't. Whenever it gets really close, it was so crazy. There was a point earlier today where it almost got taken over by the enemies, and there was a champion that was approaching the center of the temple, and he was attacking. I was like, oh, and there was like one guy that was trying to fight it, and he couldn't make it by himself, and I was like, okay, cool. And as the champion gets right to where the waypoint is, like right to the like center, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, from all different directions at the same time, there's like 5 different people, and they just like converge on this like champion, kill it, and I'm like, oh my god. So I was like, damn it. Which is fine, whatever. I just don't want to deter people from playing the game. Like, I don't want to be like, hey, don't kill this guy. Like, they're gonna look at me like I'm fucking crazy. So I was like, yeah, it's fine, you know. So I'm gonna try to go in there and try to go in at like late night and see if like there can be a point where at late, you know, during the late night, maybe we can have this temple be taken over, and maybe those spirits still spawn. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to see them. I haven't seen that be taken over in a long time though, so oh my god, almost dead. Oh my god. That's really trying to heal. It's fine. I really needed the end. Like, this is definitely designed to be more group content-ish, unless you like level a lot. So. Banded Firebug. What a weird name. I hate that the one healing skill that the Elementalist gets. So, if you guys have never noticed, in pre-searing, like every profession gets one skill that kind of heals you, right? And so, you know, for Warrior, it's like the Signet of Health or whatever it's called, right? And then you have the Monk gets, you know, Orison of Healing and many others. Actually, they get Healing Breeze is actually the one they get. But anyways, so they get all these different ones, right? Like each one gets one, and so the one that they give to the Elementalist is the Aura of Restoration, which is good. The problem is that all the new enemies that they have now introduced are they strip enchantments. So this class becomes very ineffective at healing themselves, because there's so many different enemies now that strip enchantments. And it's like, oh my god. So luckily I have Orison of Healing, but who knows how good that, I mean, clearly as you guys can see, it's not that great. So. Alright, fire him. Good job. Good job on destroying them. Destroy them! Perfect. What? Oh, rubber banding? What's going on? One lone bruiser by himself. That's kind of funny. Hello, my friend. But yeah, I can't wait what they add into Guild Wars 1. I mean, if it's really like a roguelike randomizer, something like that, I would love that. I also want to play, so just so you guys know, the Convergence mod for Elden Ring, right? Which was one that I played a lot. They actually got a major update today. They actually went from like, you know, the 2 point whatever version to 3.0. So the 3.0 version, I don't know what it adds. I mean, the Convergence mod already adds a ton of stuff anyways, but yeah, the 3.0 apparently does like a lot of changes. I mean, they even had like the title screen is already is different. Like right off the bat, you see that change. So I'm gonna be looking into that. I don't think I'm gonna stream it. I don't think anyone cares to watch that whenever I stream it. So, but yeah, I'm probably gonna play that a little bit. See. start like a new character, go in and see. Because I've never played the Convergence mod through the DLC. Like I've played the Convergence mod pretty much all the way through, but not really the DLC. Oh, we did, didn't we? We actually did. We fought Radon, right? Like with the fire build? I think I did that. Yeah, I did do that. So I actually did play through. I don't think I went to all the areas. I think we went like straight to, I don't know. I don't remember. Oh my god. No, I'm so bad. Oh my god. Oh no, now I'm countering these guys? No, please don't do it. Please stop it. I've been wanting to do one thing I thought about the other day again, and I've been thinking about it a lot. I just don't know. Just, you know, I wish, like, just for things like that, I really wish that I was more known in the Guild Wars community in general, like as a content creator, because I would love to. I've always wanted to do, and I've talked about this so much. Where's my imp? Imp, where are you? Aren't you supposed to be right here? No, we went by these guys, but now I have to fight them. Okay. But I want to transfer some messages with that. All right, bye. Have a good night. But I've always wanted to do like a quiz show thing, right? Where I get like other creators together, and we do like, you know, I prepare some quizzes, and you know, it doesn't even have to be like prizes or anything, but like just we sit down and you know, and like I quiz people on like, you know, Guild Wars knowledge or something. Like do it like a game show kind of thing, you know, that would be really, really cool. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we have to make our way through here, which is already bad. Okay, so that's good. Oh boy, I can't go around that way. If I go over there, I'm gonna get dazed. Can I just... Oh, wait a minute. Can I just walk through here? Does it block me? Ooh, I can just sneak past. Ooh, I can just sneak past. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. Let's not stop. Let's keep going. Alright, these guys are level 7. Great. Love it. Big fan. As strong as this guy, level 8. I can do it. This guy's attack really slowly. And with my thing. But they give a ton of experience points. I cannot deny that. Most certainly cannot deny that. Highly salvageable. I don't even care. You know what? Just collect it. Just collect all the garbage. Just sell all the garbage. Collect it all, sell it all. It's fine. We'll make some money. We shall make some money. Alright. My imp leveled up before me, which is always nice. Not sure how that works, but that's okay. I really wanted to just kill that healer, so... Oh man, died so fast. Holy crap. Okay, oh, look at all the things that hit me. All these really strong skills. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta grab something to drink. I'll be right back, you guys. Okay, let's go. Continue our adventure. Look how far we got. We were almost there. We're almost there. So, what did I do? Something changed on my program. I was telling you guys about how, like my bitrate and stuff, and I was using my bitrate before, recently. It was using a lot more of my like the bitrate, so I have it set to like a set amount, and then it was using like 4 times as much of that amount for whatever reason on the program, and I don't know why it did that. And so that's when I was losing a lot of the frames, when I had like frame issues whenever I opened up a website and stuff, because the program was using way more of my internet, and so it was just like, it was really bad. So I'm like, okay, but yeah, now I have it at the lowered amount, and it's actually using that specific amount. So I'm like, okay, I don't know. I'm not gonna increase it. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm just gonna leave it because the stream looks fine to me, and so, you know, it is what it is. Go around this way. Gotta sneak past the friends again. Sorry guys. Okay. Alright, gotta sneak past these guys again. Okay. Oh. The day is very, very, very scary. All right. Oh God. I love how it shows like a pillar there, and there's actually no pillar there. Weird. Okay, I can summon my friend. Should have summoned him earlier, because then that way, if he dies again, the summoning sickness goes away faster. Would have already been gone, but it's fine. I mean, if I have to walk back, it's gonna be a 5-minute trip anyways, so. That guy, oh god. Holy crap! They do so much damage. Why? I don't want to walk all the way back again. Oh my god. That's okay. The choices we make. I should be already level like 8 or 9 at this point, and I'm not. So instead of spending time leveling, I'm now spending time dying. So, no, all goes in the same box, you know? Like that girl that, like, you know, she's like, oh, where does the, you know, where does the square thing go into? Well, it goes in the square hole. Where does the round thing go into? Well, in the round hole. No, it goes in the square. Like, it's the same thing. All goes in the same pocket of wasted time either way. Go around this way? I looked at that earlier, but I was like, I wasn't sure. Oh, I can. It's like a shortcut. I like it. I think that saves like 10 seconds. Alright, Fire Imp. Are you still alive? Where are you? Where is he? I'm gonna have to see. One other thing that's really weird is, you know, obviously with Guild Wars Reforged coming out on mobile, and with Guild Wars 3 being announced, and all these other things being announced for Guild Wars 2, like, you know, them looking back at old content, and the New Orient map, and the World vs. World thing, you know, map, and, you know, all of these other things going on. Like, I think a lot of people have forgotten that we're still in the middle of an expansion of Guild Wars 2. Like, we still have another release coming out, and I'm gonna be very curious to see. Like I said, I haven't really, I have my gripes with the expansion currently, so, and I haven't been a huge fan of the mini expansions, you know, for different reasons. But yeah, we'll have to see what the final release is, what the final act, so to say, of this expansion is, and where that kind of leaves us off, with, you know, they try to do them self-contained, but they kind of hint at like other things too. So, all right, we're going up here. Oh, these guys are easy. I don't know. These guys are pretty easy. Pretty easy, and I almost died. Jeez. Ironheart. We're almost there. Boom. Cool. Is that it for enemies? Oh, it's not. Okay. Well, there's a couple more. I thought that was the end. So ever since we talked about the Frosted Flakes yesterday, I've been craving the frickin' Frosted Flakes. It's insane. No, don't kill me. Please let me move. Okay. Just attack him. Oh, God. Raw necklace. Oh boy. Okay, I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do is do this. God, I thought he was still gonna have me. Bro, what? No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Imp! Why are you still coming after me? Ah! Alright. You know what? What the hell was that? It sounded like a coin dropped. That's weird. Oh no, I did. How did that fall? I don't know how that fell. Okay, weird. It was the ghost of my house. There's multiple of those actually. There's multiple ghosts in this house. I'm just gonna run. I don't even care. If the imp dies, the imp dies. Okay, we're done. I can hear bird song. Beautiful bird song. So I think we have to like walk out of here. And then we can teleport. I think we report this, right? Exit the tunnels. Yeah, okay. All right. That took us a little bit to get there. Oh, I like that hood. Oh, there's no trader here, is there? Oh boy. Let's go sell some things. Sell some stuff. I don't want any of these. I don't even want that. I don't even want that. Alright. Alright. Okay. Adventure with an ally. We can't quite do that yet. So we gotta go back and now we gotta talk to Devon. Oh. Not Devon, no. Lieutenant Greywind. Molynix went ahead. Okay. So now we have to go into the tunnel, which that's kind of difficult to get to. It's blocked by an army of charm. Ashford Abbey Ghost. You don't look like the ghost from Ashford Abbey. Alright, let's make our way through here. Ooh. Oh yeah. It's really interesting because we could have gone to post-searing immediately, right? And then we could have completely skipped the Devona thing, and then Devona wouldn't have been a part of the group until Friday, right? But like, I want to already level her up because we're going to be traveling around the world and stuff, and so I kind of want her to be. Because I think they add her like whatever level she is when you're here to your group. Like, is she like level 10? Like, I don't want that, you know, because then that's gonna be kind of annoying to use her because she's so much weaker than everyone else in the group at that point. So I'd rather just suffer through this right now. And okay, why am I not getting any energy back? I didn't get any energy back to heal myself. It's very annoying. Please don't teleport me across the map. Did it teleport me? It did not teleport me. Thank God. But yeah, I'm gonna suffer through it. But it's one of those things that I kind of think about. I think most people. I think most people will just leave pre-searing, right? Like, I don't think that there's really a drive to do any of these. I mean, obviously, you know, as a veteran, I know about it, and, you know, maybe if you have friends, you know about it, or whatever. But many people are just gonna be like, oh, but they want me to keep, you know, it's the primary quest. I'm supposed to be doing this, right? And they go to post-searing, and you know, they kind of, I feel like the thing with the new heroes is they're so easy to miss because both of those areas that you have to find them is Pike and Square, right? You have to go to Pike and Square, and you know, in pre-searing and both in pre-searing and post-searing, those are like far and few between. I mean, they're not far and few between, but they're far away, like they're off the beaten path. This is the difficult part right here. Look at all these. Oh boy. God. What a mix. What a freaking mix of... Like, why are you... They don't even care about that. I don't even know about that. They don't even care about the end. The imp is dead. Oh my god, and teleported me across the map. Great. Big W there for you, internet. Like, it shouldn't be like that. Like, they should implement that you do not get to the teleport point unless you are across this water here. Because, like, now I should technically restart, right? Because, like, now I have to venture all the way across. I mean, I could go in this entrance here, but then I have to walk all the way across where I just was in the dungeon there. I'm annoyed, but I want Devona. So I'm gonna suffer through it. Bam. Sickle. You want a sickle? Alright, I guess I'm gonna go in here then. I'm gonna go the long way around in the tunnels. So be it. We have a blue dial. do this quest in town. I'm gonna go back to town and see. I'm gonna apply that. Boop, blue. I'm blue. Dabba dee dabba die. Let's see. Is someone looking for it? Long thought forgotten. I'm gonna join that guy. That's the last quest we did, but you know what? I'm gonna go in and help that guy out. And then maybe he wants to do the next one. Is it P? What's the team? Oh, hello. I'm already talking in team. Alright, let's see. My cat really fucked me up. Jesus. So maybe this guy is want to do. I really love that Necro outfit. Looks so cool. So maybe this guy's willing to do the whole shebang. What is the guild he's in? Doesn't tell me. Am I the party leader? Why am I the party leader? Oh, I'm ready to go. Okay, I don't know. I didn't see him. I guess we're waiting on more, but I don't see us. I don't know if I can't see us searching or if I'm the party leader and I need to put a search in. What did he say it was? What was the thing? Long thought forgotten. Do I need to like put that in? I guess I have to put that in. I don't know. I don't know why I'm the party leader, but that's okay. Let's see. So if anyone's here in Piken that wants to do the quest, you can. And you really don't need more people. they're gonna join us. Or if anyone's gonna join us. I love that. Looking for groups, Scourge 16 plus or anything, to be honest. So why don't you just take that out? Just any level. Might as well try it. Oh, we can do it. We can do it. I believe in us. I mean, I just did it by myself at a level 6 or something that I was. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go out. It's so weird to think that you can be in parties now with people that are playing on mobile. Like that, I don't know if that's gonna be like a thing that people are asking. Like, hey, are you on mobile? Like, always me. Always attacking me. Long thought forgotten. Oh, is it that way? I mean, it's not really that way. That's the long way around, but sure. Okay, that way is closed. No, well, but that's the long way around. Yeah, that's the thing with Ranger. Ranger has more elemental defenses and also better self-healing than I do. Oh, he has an imp. Why didn't he summon his imp? His imp is 3 levels higher. He's gonna do way more damage. That's silly. Right. Still love that feature in Guild Wars 1. Where you can watch other people. He can't do anything, so I don't know what he wants to do. I'll leave it up to him. But you have to go through that whole group of enemies over here. That's so hard. You should just die and get resurrected right there. That's what you should do. Yeah, Rangers have a much easier time in pre-searing, I think. Just because of the pet and the, you know, higher elemental defenses and self-healing, that's a lot better. Because that's the thing, they can't strip the Troll Engine from you because that is a, it's not considered like an enchantment. It's just a skill they use. That's the only char we need to get that. Like in that building, aren't there chars? You're not hitting with your attacks. Or was he? Oh, he's hitting with that. This is kind of nice. We get to just hang out and relax for a little bit. I'm okay with that. Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is great. I don't know what the thought process is behind that. Why is he going that way? It's over there. But he has to go through the whole building. Okay, just what are you doing? I'm just along for the ride. This is fun. I like this. This is good. You're an asshole. He's gonna write. You're an asshole for dying on me this early. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I could just like go gung ho. Like I don't know. Yeah, you gotta find your way through these. But these are at least not all in one corner. You can kind of pull them one at a time. Oh my god, if I could just like resurrect. Jeez. So not used to playing with other people, you know, and I was so used to just like, oh, I'm gonna die and resurrect. And I'm like, no, that's not how that works, Raleigh. You don't just like come back. It doesn't work that way. I mean, he is 2 levels high. What is he doing? No, you have to go around. Unless you want to go through the big building. Oh. I didn't send that. That's okay. Alright, we'll see what he's doing. doing? I don't want to give him instructions if he's going to the other side. Forgot the way. What do you mean he forgot the way? There's only one way to go. He's gonna have a really hard time going to the building. I mean, he can defeat. I am sure he can make it through there. I'm drawing the regular. Can I? Why am I? Why is this giving my position is right here? That's weird. Typing something. Oh, there goes a shot in there. I remember having to go through them. I mean, you don't have to. There's another. You can go through the loop, but that's okay. I wonder how like typing is on like mobile, how that feels, like communicating with people on mobile. Getting collectible. I feel like that's like a whole different experience. Why does my category say Guild Wars 2 on Twitch? That is not what that should say. Oh my god. Hold on, you guys. I just now realized that like 3 hours in. No, I'm gonna go back. Manage my stream. Edit stream info. No. Guild Wars Reforged. Done. Did he say something? I didn't. Okay, yeah. It says Guild Wars 2. I don't know why. That's stupid. What does it say in Guild Wars? What does it say here? Does it say? Oh no, that says Guild Wars. Does it not say Guild Wars Reforged? Is that not the category here? Let's see. Okay, Guild Wars Reforged is not a category on YouTube. Interesting. That's very, very interesting. So I guess. That's okay. He'll resurrect and we can. And ta-da! We got teleported. Oh, hello. Now that we have the correct category. Alright. It's going off the script, you guys! Oh my god! He's like done with it. He's like, he's done. No. Oh, I almost died. That was really close. Alright, cool. We did it. Yeah. Cause some more blindness. Longest last of 15 seconds. Oh my god, I gotta hurry up. Make it count. Two people. So much easier. Especially with a ranger and a pet. On them all. I'm not that bad of a player. See, if I actually get my shit together, I'm pretty decent. You know, it's fine. Sometimes you win some, you lose more. And they're in. Smiling stuff. Look at my rod. Look at it. guess I'll take that. So much. No, I'm not going in there. Okay. I'm not getting crippled in days for days. Days for days. These guys are gonna oh, when I come over here, that's fine. I have plenty of babies. Oh no, this belts. All these belts. Belts. It doesn't spawn if the other person doesn't have that quest either. That's kind of nice. Because I was waiting for my quest because I have the next quest and I was thinking like, oh, is it gonna spawn like the enemies of the next quest and stuff? But it's not. So that's kind of nice. So that's good to know. I do like that. Big fan, big fan. Wow, I got it in front. Holy crap. Time for you to die. Cool. Cool. Things get a little tough. And there's two chaos. Chaos over here. It's total chaos. My AoEs are still doing it. Both died. Well, that's good. Dude, this guy's a... Oh, wow. Yeah, thanks, my guy. Thanks for that riveting lesson on what I should be doing. You need to move. Like, you died too. I don't know why you're like giving me the lesson. If you had survived, maybe, but. You didn't. You didn't, sir. I was like, oh, I'm gonna sell something. I can't sell anything. Alright, well, he just left. I guess he didn't like me being in his party, so. I'm right back. The whole reason why I helped him on the quest was like I was hoping that he would want to do the other thing after that, but I guess I died too often for him, so. Kind of fuck us, I guess. I might have to give up on that, I don't know. Because there's no way I can do it like single player. It's gonna be really tough. Like even just getting in there is like a nightmare. And then I have to get through it all by myself, even if I have the imp, like. It's rough. It's rough. You'd think some of these people in here would want to like do it. I don't think there's anyone here that will do it. Doesn't join, so I think I'm just gonna skip over it. I'm just gonna forget about Devona being in my group. That's fine, whatever. I'm just gonna abandon that. I'm just gonna move on with my life. Who cares? I'm just gonna get Lady Althea, and then I'll get her later. I'll get what's her face later. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for someone, and I'm not gonna keep going in there dying over and over again. Like, I just did that a bunch, and it's just, well, lame. So, let's move on with our lives. Let's sell everything. Oh, I can't sell anything while I'm entering a mission? You know, I never knew that. Never knew that you couldn't do that. That's okay. I have some space still left. I'm just ready to keep moving here with this. Hey. Great that we don't have a healer in the group. Just because it's so weird. They do it because you're monk secondary, so they expect you to be the healer, but it's just kind of like, what? I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom. Yeah. Alright, let's continue. Time to get to post-searing, because that was just a pain in the neck, and I'm like, because that's the thing, is like, that's not even the last mission, because then you have to do the dungeon too, and like go through all 3 levels in order to get, and I'm like, you know, before, until I find someone and go through all of that stuff, like I could already be in Kryta. Like, getting to Kryta is not that hard. I mean, it's gonna take me some time because I definitely want to get Althea. Like, I definitely want to have a Mesmer. Like, I think having a Mesmer hero early on like this is gonna be really nice. You know, someone that's gonna be able to do some good damage way early on. But I think her equipment is actually like illusion magic stuff, so I might make her like an illusion magic Mesmer, which is fine too. I mean, Energy Surge is the strongest thing ever, but not needed, y'all. Having the symbol of Wrath changed is so big for monks in CORSAIR, I think. Like, that's gonna be very, very, very important change. 2 years later. Okay. Lots of nostalgia coming to Ascalon post-season 2. So weird. It's so weird because I think back on like where I was in life and stuff, and it's so strange to me because I don't really remember, but I kind of do, and like how different my life was. It's like, oh my god, this is so weird how long ago this is, you know. Okay, first of all, I can put some bags on. Guess I gotta move them into my inventory. Oh, I can only do 2. I don't know why I tried to put that in there. Okay, so I have those. I gotta sort all this. This is like a nightmare. Alright, I want to see if I can learn any interesting skills here from Sir Bertrand. Take her with me. Well, maybe I'll do an air magic for now. How many skill points do I have? Okay, I have 6, and I have a pretty decent amount of money, so I could probably make a nice wind magic build. Eruption's 25. Enervating charge. Chain lightning. Target phone up to 2 other foes near you. Circle for dispels. Okay. It's not bad. And it has overcast. Which that would be kind of nice to have. All adjacent. If your overcast, the spell strikes nearby instead of adjacent. Okay. Yeah, I could do like an air elementalist for now. Why not? I've never done that before. So let's try it out. Air magic. things. I just bought air attunement, so that works. And then chain lightning is gonna be good. What is lightning strike? Target strike target foe for 17 lightning damage. Dispels it. If you're overcast, a foe is hexed with lightning strike for 3 seconds. When this hex ends, it's supposed to strike for another 75. Yeah, why not? If you're overcast, which I will be, enervating charge is gonna be good. Shock, touched foes, knocked down and struck. Send out a lightning orb to strike target for 40 lightning damage. The spell is it's really expensive, but it's really strong. Just gonna buy resurrection, so I have a resurrection spell. There's nothing else resurrectory in, right, that I can do. Restore life. Target touch body of a fallen party. My target tune to. Okay, so I have to touch them. It's a 4-second cast. This is a 5-second cast. So it does cast a little bit faster. Alright, that's all my skill points, so we kind of have to get rid of that. I might keep that, I don't know. I'm gonna get rid of that. Let's see. So we want to do air attunement. You gain 100%. Okay. Chain, definitely chain lightning. Chain lightning. There we go. Chain lightning, enervating charge. Or maybe definitely that. So I'm going to use these next to each other and then that. And blinding I don't really need. The javelin can stay. I guess. And then this is if I have a ton of energy, I guess. I don't have the resurrection thing on me, but I guess I don't have energy for that right now. So let's just leave that. I bought it, but we'll see. We'll move stuff around anyways. So we'll see how this goes. Let's go talk to the guy, the man. Actually, do I want to get a new armor? Maybe I want to get a new armor. I have plenty of money. I probably have plenty of materials for it. Maybe not. Maybe it needs tan hide. I don't know what I need for an elementalist armor. Oh no, see I have so many of these. And do I have dust? Oh my god, I have so much dust. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Really? They give me a water? Oh, I was gonna say they didn't give me a storm eye? That's great. Storm eye. With flame forged or elementalist. I'm gonna do flame forged. I think I like that one. Even though we're not using fire, but this is so much stronger. It has 30 armor versus 5. Like, it's just better all around. Yeah, I mean, it's all flamey, but that's okay. It's better than what I have. I mean, I could just, just have that anyways. No one will know. Nobody knows. Okay, let's put these away. Plenty of those. I will still collect them and sell them or whatever. Okay. Let's talk to Titus. So if I Surviving after the searing. This is new, right? This is a new quest. Did they add this? This is not. 4 skill points. Titus's Tips, 5th edition. The guide to thriving after the searing used to open. What is this? This is the new quest. In the wake of the searing, we have to rely on each other to survive. I've got some items and tips to help you get started here. Take this guide I've written as well. Okay. I love tips. Okay, so we just like accept that. Oh my god, I give you 1,000 experience points. That's pretty hilarious. Okay. Controlling the wall. I'll have to go into Old Ascalon. Which way is Old Ascalon? What does this talk about Char invasion? Let's talk about something else. For now, I'm just exploring the city. Ascalon City, a burnt shell. Okay, and I get 2 Ascalonian keys, and I get bags, and a superior and a superior salvage kit. What they give you shit, dude. That's really freaking good. That's a lot of freaking gold that they just hand you there. Holy crap. That's crazy. Okay, well. Look at that cat ninja, man. Cat ninja. Ooh, it's a necro armor. See, I love that. You don't get that shit in Guild Wars 2 where like spikes are coming out of the side of your arm and stuff. That's so cool. That's so cool. Alright, more bags. More random bags that I'm just depositing in here. I have all these bags. Bags. It's fine. I'm not going to sort it. I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay. Getting started and growing stronger. Obtain new... it's a chicken. It's a MOA, I think, but it looks like a chicken. It looks a little bit like the guy from the Skyward Sword, like Link's little bird friend that he has. It looks like that. Obtain new skills. By buying them from skill trainers in addition to gold, you'll need skill points that you get by leveling up. You can also get skills as rewards for quests. Expand your inventory by visiting merchant. Many sell bags that you can use to expand your storage, and runes of holding that increase the space in your bags. Upgrade your armor. You need specialized materials, so be sure to purchase and use salvage kits to break down items. Weapon crafters can upgrade your weapons by customizing them for you. Once a weapon has been customized, you can no longer trade it. You can use Junlai chests to store items and move them between your characters. Okay. There are many people out there that need your help. Oh, it's the map of the mist, by the way, guys. It's so fun to see. Keep your eyes peeled for anyone offering quests. Denoted by a green exclamation mark over their head. Quests often offer, like, this should be something that I guess they can't give us this when we're in pre-searing, because in pre-searing that doesn't make sense because you don't have all of this shit. So I guess that makes sense. Maybe they should have it like that he gives you. You know what they should do? They should have Titus give you the first edition that doesn't have some of these things, like that has maybe this quests and more quests, and maybe that talks about some of these things that you should do, but it doesn't talk about the things you can't do in post-searing. And then they should have Titus give you another book that's the 5th edition that then has all of these things that you need to do, because this would be a lot better, I think, for new people to just have something where they can, you know, where it's like, oh, Titus's tips, like you can read that, right? I don't know. Completing missions is an important part of moving the story forward. Missions are repeatable, story-driven instances that are usually larger than quests and present your party with significant challenges. Here's some more tips regarding missions. Use the Enter Mission button to kick off the mission when your party is fully prepared. You can take on your first mission, the Great Northern Wall, by heading northeast out of Ascalon City. It's a bit of out of the way, so keep your eye out for signs pointing the way. Keep an eye out for interactive objects like gate levers. You can use the show others input to highlight them. Try to find and complete the bonus objectives. There are no resurrect shrines available during missions, but you can challenge missions as many times as you like. When you're ready, you should make your way to Lion's Arch. Once there, you'll be able to travel to other parts of the world and access different campaigns. From Ascalon City, head northwest into the breach until you get to Greenwich Courthouse. From Greenwich Courthouse, continue northwest through Ascalon foothills until you reach Yaxbend. From Yaxbend, continue west until you reach Ice Tooth Cave. Oh wow, interesting. They give you like a little out of the way, like you know that. There's I love that Titus knows this, right? There is no best way to tackle the challenges as what presents. Find the way that works for you. Experiment with different skills and builds. Take your time and enjoy exploring. If you're lost, there are many here that would love to help. You can ask in chat or use the help menu and be sure to find answers you seek. Interesting. So have I ever tried the help menu? What does this do? Oh, that's right. It gives you the, like all elemental skill. Like it pulls it up on the wiki, I believe. Yeah. So that's interesting. I recently visited. This is actually really nice. It gives you a lot of really cool things there. All right. Let's go into the breach. That's a good idea. We want to go there because I definitely want to get at least one hero before we leave Ascalon. So let's make our way there. Let's go. We have a whole new skill bar, you guys, and it's actually not that bad of a bar. I mean, many of these were updated. So were any of those updated? Actually, let's look at that. Let's look at elementalist skills. Oh, there we go. Lightning strike, decreased damage and conditional damage. Okay, so they decreased the damage on this. That's kind of sad. Lightning surge, increased energy costs. And that's it. That's the only one that got updated. But that's okay. The thing is, air magic was always, I mean, fire magic is always the one that everyone goes for, but I think air magic has always been one of those that people will always, I don't know, it's still pretty good. Lightning strike, enervating charge. Chain lightning. Enervating charge. Javelin. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be live anyways. I'm gonna still play a little bit, probably like another 30 minutes. If we don't get anything like active in here, I'm probably gonna head out. So just so you guys are aware, I do want to work more on videos. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. I shouldn't use Aura of Restoration now that I have a healer. I feel like that's superfluous. Let's move that back. Bam. Lightning! Lightning strike. I've never done a lightning elementalist, so that'd be really cool. I've had one like in the party, like in the group with me, that I've made myself. Many times, I usually go around and make Vec like a lightning, like because he starts with like lightning and water, and so I usually take that away. Because there's 4 elementalists that you can get in the game, and so I usually assign them all like one specific element, because I kind of feel like it fits with them. So like Vec is always my air elementalist, and then I have Sosuke or Sosuke or whatever his name is. He's the one you get in Nightfall that I usually make him fire, because he kind of has that like personality or whatever, and he does start with like fire magic and stuff. And then I do the centaur. What's his name? Shadowhoof. Some Shadowhoof. I make him water. And then who's my earth? Is there another elementalist that does earth? I thought there was another elementalist you get. Another elementalist hero. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you don't. That's usually the elements that I do. I guess based on that, it would mean that I should do an earth elementalist. And maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Sandstorm is super fun. And I love the idea of using Sandstorm. So that might be something that I will look into. Mr. Hunter fan. I know the way already. I'm gonna just leave him behind, I don't even care. Boop. 26 experience points. That's like nothing. I mean, it's not nothing, but it'll take forever. I mean, I need 5,500. Oh, and they gave me skill points. That's right. I could have bought more skills. Wait for me. I didn't even look at some of those Earth elemental skills either. So now that I have 5 points, I might go back to Aspen City and see if I equipped the storm eye though. It kind of sucks. That's okay. I could make another storm eye. That's not. Because I don't know if this bar is actually really good. I want to see. Well, at least I want to look at the earth skills and see if there's something that I can do that's a little better. Because I feel like I'm not doing a lot of damage with this right now. I mean, am I supposed to do a lot of damage right now? I don't know. Kind of a dead giveaway. They really shouldn't have Ghost of Althea here. They should not have that spawn until you have done that previous quest. Because the thing is, that's kind of, first of all, it's a spoiler, because the next quest that we should be taking is looking for a ghost, and we just saw her ghost, so that's a little bit of a kind of stupid. So that's a little annoying, and they should probably change that. Right. We're back to Packet Square just 2 years later. What do you want? Okay. Let me go back here, and we can try that out. Because they don't, and they also don't give you any earth spells in the first place. Yeah, we don't even get any to start out, so that's gonna be kind of nice too. To just, I mean, I'm only gonna get 5, right? So I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do for that last skill. Definitely want that. Obsidian Flame to target foes but ignores armor. That's pretty good. Stone Daggers, and if you're overcast, it's like bleeding for 1 second. Ooh, if I'm overcast. What is Earthquake? Earthquake is very expensive. Invoke an earthquake at target foe's location. All foes near this location are knocked down and are struck. Ooh, that's really strong. Oh my god. Stoning. Suffering weakness, that foe is knocked down. Eruption. Cause an eruption at target foe's location. It costs so much. Each second, struck for 10 earth damage and are blinded for 10 seconds. Oh my god, these are all so good. Definitely want stone daggers. And I definitely want obsidian flame. So that's 3. It's magnetic aura. For 1 second, you block the next attack against you and deal 2 to your attacker. If you're overcast, all party members are also enchanted. It's kind of nice in earshot. Huh. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I could get like any of them at some point, right? But all right, I decided. Okay, let's actually change my armor then to... maybe I'll just take that in here, because we're going to replace all these. And instead of air, we're just going to do earth, you guys. Why not? Change it up. Change it up. I got to change my armor, though. Okay, so earth attunement does the same thing as all the other ones. I'm going to do obsidian, stone daggers, magnetic aura, and then earthquake. Earth spells are very expensive. I mean, there's some very expensive, like, you know, whatever other what you call it, like other elements that have expensive spells, but I would say Earth is probably like the one that has the ones that are 25 and stuff. Stone Eye. Oh, God, it's bit. Alright, get rid of that. Ooh, never used a Stone Eye. Looks like a fire eye. Flame eye. That's cool. Right. Put that away. Go back to Pagan Square. Speaking of Earth, is this all the elementals? So fire just got a bunch. Fire and air is all that got updates, and then sandstorm. which I still think that that's really strong. So I think I want to go for that. I think that'll be fun. Okay, so we have that. This guy's a level 8, so this shouldn't be too hard either. Before they were like level 6 or something. Causing them to bleed, which is nice. And then this really helps with 13 less energy, so it's only 12 on Earthquake. So I really want to try that out. Oh, great, she died. Good job. That's where Earthquake would have been really good. Stoning! Don't keep stoning them. Yeah, because we're way overcast, which is nice. We can kind of control that, so that's one thing that you have to be careful of with the elementals. You have to control it. So Earthquake I'm not going to use too much. Obsidian Flame I'm not going to use too much. My bread and butter is going to be Stone Daggers, for sure. You know, but that doesn't mean I don't get to use it ever. Boom. Boom. Rain has this like pitter patter walk. Really funny. I heard that earlier too. When she walked right by me. Right by the camera. Was that her? Someone has like a pitter patter walk. Maybe they all do. Boom. Perfect, look at that. See? And now I can keep doing this. Okay. Nice, that was pretty good. We're getting better. I'm learning this. I actually like this more. The air was kind of weird, the air elemental. I like Thunderclap, but I'll be keeping like, you know, I'll have Beck in the group. You know, Beck will be in the group for sure. So I'll make him an air elementalist and I'll just Thunderclap on him. And that'll be really strong, so that'll be nice. I like that. I like that idea. Maybe just have, maybe completely add, like, I don't know, maybe we can add all the elementalists, and then, like I said, I'm the earth elementalist, so that's covered, but then do the ones that I said. Okay, I'm gonna use this. For 3 seconds, but that's more than enough. Should be plenty of bleeding. Alright, I'm gonna go across here. I went the other path this time. Usually I go that path right there. But I'm gonna go this way. It's really nice having them be a higher level. The henchmen here, it really works out. It really helps out a lot. And earthquake, bam. That's a lot of fire callers. Holy crap. Alright, we're gonna recast Earth attunement. Sit down. But I didn't. Okay. Now hopefully she doesn't spawn too far away. There's like multiple places she can spawn. But I want to go to Greenwich Courthouse anyways. So let's walk there, and if we see her on the way, that's fine, but yeah. Earthquake! Boom! These guys don't bleed, right? They do not. Obsidian flame! I have another spell. What do you want me to do? Could be probably a really powerful spell if we like level this up really well. Like we're only level 8 and it's doing 58 damage right now. We're only at 8. If we could get 9 more levels of Earth magic, we can get to 15, 16. We can get to 16. Yeah, so we can get another 10 levels of Earth magic. That would probably make Obsidian Flame really strong. It's like, yeah, it overcasts, but you're using it right, man. You're using it correctly. For every one of my especially early on, because you block the next attack against you. Like, this is not a chance to block. This is an automatic. The next attack is going to be blocked, and you deal 26 damage to them. And you can do that in an AoE. So nice. So nice. Oh, I didn't summon my... Oh, we're coming. Okay, let's just do this. Oh, I'm dead. Damn it. Oh, she's reviving me. Is that the actual location, or is that just like suggested? Okay, like, is that actually where she's at? It'd be nice if it was, because I gotta go north of here. Where's Grant? Over here? I always get that wrong, Terry. I always go to the wrong area. Right in all of the char. Really? They had to put her there? Jeez. Nice. Made it through one group. That's so many. There's so many of them. Earthquake. Okay. Really, guys? I got this. Bye. Me and my imp and I, we got this. Alright. Lady Elfie, you're gonna have to hang on for just like 3 seconds. Yeah, this is way stronger than I think Air Magic. I mean, Air Magic might become stronger, you know, if I delete and right setup, because that's all about penetration and stuff, so later on at level 20 it's going to be really helpful. But I like this one. Okay, do slaughter, and so there's the courthouse. So I have to go around. The courthouse is like right here. So I have to like go around this way. I can probably make that. Oh, hello. Hello. See, that's gonna be kind of nice. I cast the Fleeting Flame one time. And then I will kind of watch the overcast. If the overcast goes all the way back up, then I cast it again. Does a ton of damage. I mean, these are single targets, so I don't do a ton of AoE, but oh God. I really need to be up on that bridge. Can we go around? I don't think I've ever gone bottom around. I guess we'll find out today. Lead. Get that one. Yes. I really like that build. With a little like bleeding added into it. Oh God, do attack this. I can probably. And then I guess I'm saying. I guess my imp is gonna... I can't go this way. This doesn't work. Okay, I need to go around. That's so annoying. Alright. God, I hate this part of the map. They make it so hard to get over there. There's only specific paths that you can take, and everything else leads to a dead end or loops back around on itself. And it's just like, oh my God, just let me go up there, please. Yeah, because you got to go up this path, and then you can see the portal's right over there. But you know, you get even if you go this way, you would have to go all the way around. I mean, I guess I could have done that, but you never know. You never freaking know. I can't do this? Oh my God. I guess I can't do this. Alright, I guess I'm gonna do the path that I just said. I guess I'm gonna go around here, go up here, and go that way. Okay, I would have to go all the way back to this part to go up this path and go over there. Why? Like, why don't you connect here? Friggin' old Ascalon. Or, what were we? Desert Lowlands. Friggin' whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. I guess once I get to Greenwich, I'm gonna head out because it's already midnight, so I'm gonna go. Nothing really going on. No one's saying anything. Great. Always nice to have resurrection. This. I need to play more of my Earth Elementalist in Guild Wars 2. I gotta see. I haven't played her in a long time. I don't know what they have really updated on Earth skills like that. I think they updated some Scepter skills. Are they going to? damage with an extra bleed. It does okay damage and bleeds. Conditions are actually really strong. I've talked about this a lot. Guild Wars 1 has like crazy strong, because you know, I remember for a long time I would focus on hexes a lot more. Really be like, oh, hex is the way to go. You want some hex, so, you know, because you can have all these unique hexes and you just add to that, you know, all the different hexes that you can do. But honestly, conditions, man, if you can stack all the different conditions, burning, bleeding, deep wound, daze, poison, disease, like all of these things, that's really powerful. That's where the actual, like, yeah, thing is that. So. Alright, well, thanks guys, whoever was hanging out. I appreciate you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I have no idea. You know, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not. Like I said, I want to work on some videos. If they do release a blog post tomorrow, anything Guild Wars 3 related, Guild Wars 2 related, Guild Wars 1, like I'll probably cover it if it's something interesting. Like I didn't do the mobile thing today because I was like, okay, it was just a short little blog post talking about like, oh, it's on mobile, you know. I'm like, I'm not gonna make a video. But if they do like some kind of really interesting like lore thing, or they talk about like, I don't know, classes, or you know, more about ore, more about Guild Wars 3, or maybe something Guild Wars 2 related, like I'll make a video. So make sure to catch that. And like I said, there's plenty more shorts that I'm planning on doing. Oh, the bubbles don't work anymore, by the way. For the person that just tried those, I have to look into Twitch, because all the Twitch things that I used to have, they don't work anymore. I haven't updated my Twitch in a long time. The bubbles used to be really fun, but maybe I'll get those to work again at some point. But we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.